Hey guys, Monday of the Real DVD Watchers, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2001 sci-fi film, kind of sci-fi. I don't think of it as a sci-fi film. It's Donnie Darko. This is one of my all-time favourite films ever. I absolutely adore it to death. And it's really, really complex, and I don't fully understand the film, but I don't think you need to in terms of like enjoying the film. So yeah, Donnie Darko. It's a really interesting film, and I think it's really well acted by Jake Gyllenhaal and his sister Maggie Gyllenhaal, and everybody in the cast. And it's absolutely superb. And it's quite an interesting story, and it's really intriguing. Because it's one you have to watch a film where you have to watch it multiple times to kind of start really processing it and getting it and thinking, okay, what's going on in this film? What, the ending. How did the film happen? How did the story happen? And what was going on within the film? And I don't want to get too in depth with that because I don't think I have a full comprehension of what was going on. But I will say this: obviously, he's rewound time. He hasn't necessarily travelled back in time because that would make two of him. He's rewound time so he can die because, from what I've gathered from the director's cut, because the bunny saved his life, Frank saved his life, and that created a tangent universe where Donnie was alive, and a tangent universe can't coexist with the other normal universe, or a tangent universe can't exist in general, and it starts collapsing in on itself, which is kind of what you see at the end of the film and what Frank is telling him about. And so Donnie rewinds time and corrects sort of the universe, and he dies, and it's really sad when he dies. But so that's kind of what I've gathered from the director's cut, which kind of lays out a bit more for you if you read the pages from the book. What's interesting though is that if you don't understand it on the first viewing, it doesn't matter in that sense, because I remember watching it and just going, what the fuck? And I still watch that the bit where it pans across kind of everybody, like the teachers, the guy from ER, no, Wiley, that guy, the therapist, Frank, all those people, and they're all kind of almost experiencing memories, I guess, from the tangent universe, and I'm just like, what? And for ages I've been trying to figure out what that's all about, and I think that's what it is now, that they're experiencing memories from the tangent universe, and because you see Frank kind of going, just like feeling his eye, and it's a fucking awesome film. It's really well constructed and the music is perfect. And it's one of those films that just fits together so well. It's like all the elements come together. The actors, the story, the music choices, the way it's just shot. Like there's some scenes where kind of the camera will just... There's a bit where it starts on a bus and then it just goes... And it has that music and just goes to all those... The school, and it has that song. And the bit where... Donnie is in a Halloween party and the camera just kind of goes that. It's just so immense, and you're like, how is this film so good? And it really spoke to me as like as a person, as someone who wants to get into filmmaking, kind of as something like, oh, I'll never be able to do something that good and that kind of interesting and complex, but also not complex at the same time, and just it's really, really good. Donnie Darko is up there with my top 10 favourite films of all time. And obviously some people don't like it because they don't understand it, or they didn't click with it, or they just didn't get it, or they just don't like it. They just didn't like it, they don't know why, but I love it. I absolutely adore this film. Gets the full 10 for me. Thanks for viewing this kind of scattered review. It was a bit impromptu, so yeah, peace.